UFC 315. It's not 300, but this card could finally be a breaking point for the welterweight division. JDM looks to change the guard, and Bilal looks to defend it. This is Curse MMA, and these are my predictions for the first Montreal card since 2015, starting with Brad Katona versus Bekzat Almakhan. Brad Katona, two-time Ultimate Fighter winner, versus the guy who dropped Umar Nurmagomedov badly. And the guy who dropped Umar is going to drop Brad Katona and knock him out in the first round. Brad Katona fucking sucks. Let's just be honest. He won the Ultimate Fighter twice because 90% of the fighters on the Ultimate Fighter fucking suck. It's it's just like he's okay. He's well rounded. He's just not good at anything. He's okay at like everything kind of except jujitsu, I guess. But still, it's just yeah, no, he has nothing for Begsa, and I could see Amakan being like a staple in bantamweight for a while. I could see him being like that top 10 towards top 5 area. Like I generally think his skill level is there. It's just he has to develop more, and I think this is honestly a really good fight. And maybe Brad Katona can catch him, but I highly doubt it. I have Begsa getting an early finish, probably around 1 or 2, and Brad Katona probably getting cut. Next on the card, we have Daniel Santos versus Lee. This is an interesting fight that could definitely go either way, but I am going to go Lee. I just think he's way bigger than Santos. And I think that the size to parity is going to really show itself. I like Daniel Santos. He definitely could knock him out, but I just have a lot of doubt in my heart that he does. I don't see it happening. I'm going to go with Lee by round 2 TKO, but I'm not going to count Santos out. He could definitely get this done. Next, we have Marc-Andre Barriault versus Bruno Silva. See, this one's also interesting. I really, 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 really wanted to pick Bruno Silva by KO first round. It's not going to happen. He's washed. He just isn't the fighter he used to be. Marc-Andre he's shown some decent stuff in his last couple of fights. I think he's going to get this done by UD. It's not going to be anything too fun. I mean, they're both blockheads, so maybe Bruno could catch him. He doesn't have a lot of head movement. Neither of them do. Yeah, it's kind of just a blockhead war, and I see Marc-Andre just being the more technical fighter and probably get it done. Now, moving on to the main prelims, the early prelims, whatever you want. This is an interesting Navajo Sterling versus Ivan Urslan. This fight was honestly a tiny bit tricky. I am obviously picking Sterling. I think Sterling, whatever. I think he's gonna get this done relatively easily. I don't think Irvin's gonna have anything for him, but a part of me just thinks Irvin might get this done. I don't know why, but I know better than to pick him. Sterling has huge reach advantage. He's gonna have a height advantage. He's the prospect. I mean, this fight. I just don't see Irvin really having anything for him. This dude could, you know, this is a nice little like alley oop for him to try to build up his way into the light heavyweight. He's a young guy. We'll see if he can truly become a prospect or not. But yeah, this should be an interesting fight. I am actually kind of inclined to watch this, but we're gonna see what happens in this one. But definitely Sterling early finish, if not like 30-27. Next we have Mateus. Oh, dude, I totally forgot to say this fucking dude's name. Whatever. Versus Ian Kutalaba. Uh, man. I don't know what I'm gonna go with, but I think I'm gonna go with. How the fuck do you say this guy's name? Dude, I'm so stupid. But I'm gonna go with him. I think he's gonna win by UD. I'm so bad with names. I've watched this dude fight multiple times. I'm just a fucking retard, but it's fine. Ian Kutalaba could definitely catch him and put him out, and I was almost gonna pick that, but I just don't think it's very realistic to predict that a lot of the time. And I think that he's more well rounded. I think he's just gonna win on the outside and he's gonna keep it there. And I don't really think Ian Kutalaba is really gonna have anything to deal with that unless he can just keep finding his way in to knock him out, which sadly I don't see happening for him. Let me switch my notes. These notes clearly aren't helping because I can't remember a fucking name anyways, but it's whatever. Okay, women's flyweight, most entertaining division in the fucking sport. We have Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Judavicius. Yeah, Jasmine's gonna win pretty easily. Jessica Andrade is fucking washed. She's tiny in this division. Like, dude, Jasmine's gonna do whatever she wants. 30-27. It's not going to be close. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Okay, last fight on the prelims. Dude, I see a lot of people on YouTube and whatnot, Instagram, whatever, picking Charles Radtke. Like, it makes me feel like he's not a minus 205 favorite. Dude, Mike Mallet is gonna win this fight easily. He's gonna finish him early, dude. Now, I don't want to say Charles has some pop, and he could definitely catch him coming in, dude. It's just, why would you, like, holy shit, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit that out. But, Mike Mallet versus Charles Radtke, he's just not going to catch him, dude. Mike Mallet is going to dominate this fight. It's going to be the easiest win of his career. Okay, I'm being a little facetious, but Mike Mallet is definitely going to win this fight. He's going to finish him. The only way Charles wins if he catches him. I do not see him winning a UD. I do not see him subbing him, obviously. And dude, Charles just folds, dude. When he's getting pressured, he fucking sucks at fighting. Like, let's just be a buck. And Mike Mallett's not gonna he's not gonna just stay on the back foot the whole time and let Charles win this fight. Mike Mallet is gonna get a finish. He's either gonna sub him, he might TKO him. I would probably lean towards the sub. And last time he did fight in Canada, I think was Magny, which he got knocked the fuck out. So yeah, that's not good. It's not good. But I don't see that happening again. It's not impossible, but dude, Mike Mallett's going to win this. He's going to finish him. He is the favorite for a reason. For once, I usually hate kind of the odds, but this one makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Charles Radtke, he has no business fighting someone as well-rounded and as good. I keep saying fucking well-rounded, bro. But Mike Mallett's just too good for him. I don't see him winning. The only way he wins is a fluke KO. That's literally it. Okay, next. Damn! Minus 1600. Dude, I mean, do I need to explain this? BSD first round finish, right? This dude sucks. Like, it's not only that he's on, what, 4 days notice, 5 days notice, something. Dude, he also just fucking sucks. He was dog shit when he was in the UFC. He's beating, like, complete nobodies on the regional scene. Dude, this fight, I mean, I'm a BSD fan. I like BSD. I want him to be a staple. He's an entertaining fighter. And I'm glad he's getting a layup. But overall, this fight, yeah, the odds speak for themselves. I might have to put $10 on Kyle, because you never know. But, yeah, this fight fucking sucks overall. I think BSD is just going to finish him in the first round. I don't really need to explain my thought process there. Now, this is interesting, bro. I really was thinking about picking Grasso. I'm just not going to. Natalie Silva, she's better. I'm not, dude. I don't know how to describe this. She's so much more explosive. Her style is so unpredictable. I don't think Grasso has ever fought anyone even close to her. And I think it's going to be kind of a nightmare matchup for someone who's getting in her face, who's constantly throwing. And I don't think Grasso's going to deal with the pressure well at all, especially coming off a loss. She's getting older. I think Silva is going to be a future contender, potentially a champion in this division. I think Grasso's time has come. I just don't think she's on this level anymore that she used to be on. I do think she's still good. I think she could maybe like I said, I did want to pick her. I think she can maybe smudge away, could find a choke, but I just doubt it. I think she's too explosive, too unpredictable. She's too fast. She's just either gonna have a finish or a UD. I would lean towards a UD, like 29-28. It's gonna be a close fight, but I think I think she's the new staple in this division that's coming up, and I don't think Grasso really has anything left to fight for. So going with Silva, pretty easy win. Okay. Got the featured fight on the fucking main card. This fight is interesting, and it got a whole lot more interesting today with Aldo missing weight by like 7 fucking pounds or something. It is now a featherweight fight. It kind of scares me because I always wait for my predictions on. I always wait for usually the weigh-in. Sometimes I'll do it a little bit before if I don't really care about the card, whatever. But things like this scare me, dude, because how is your weight cut that bad? But I'm going to lean towards the thought process that he gave up. rather than having a horrible weight cut and missing weight by 1 pound, he gave up halfway through, so his weight cut wasn't that awful, and he just said, you know, we can fight at featherweight. I don't care. I'm Jose fucking Aldo, which is like why I'm still gonna why I'm gonna pick him by unanimous decision. I think he should. He really should just pick him apart. What Alman would have to do is he would have to get in the pocket. You have to not let Aldo fight at range. But even then, Aldo's still deadly in the pocket. You definitely have to mix up the takedowns and stuff. I just don't think he's going to do any of this well enough. But yeah, Aldo missing weight really does scare me for this fight. But there is a chance he also kind of has a size advantage now. So there is that. So the strength might play to Aldo's advantage a bit. Yeah, I'm just still gonna go with Aldo. If this was a different fighter, someone higher up in the division, maybe I would pick against Aldo, but I just don't think he's good enough to beat Aldo, even if Aldo gasses out early and shit. I still see Aldo getting this done. I just really don't think. I think this will be a one-sided fight, but the weight miss is definitely something to watch out for. This fight is definitely a little more risky to pick now, to say the least. Okay, and then the co-main event. Valentina Shevchenko versus Marion Fiorot. Oh, fuck, I just butchered her name. That's fine. That's fine. I don't like her. Yeah, Shevchenko's gonna win. Let's go, dude. All these people saying Shevchenko's old and shit, dude. It's fucking woman's flyweight. Like, age is barely gonna affect her. I swear to God, age does not matter in women's MMA that much. Like, yes, they don't. Women's MMA is so technical. That's what they rely on more so than athleticism in any of the men's division times 100. Even in the lower weight classes like this, it's like, dude, Shevchenko is gonna get this done. She is. It's just I don't like. She's not gonna let her sniper from the outside the whole time. She has a reach advantage. Like she's gonna win this fight, dude. She's gonna be able to play at her range. She's gonna be able to control the tempo of this fight. I don't really think that Marion has anything for this, and she's the favorite. You guys, put some money on Shevchenko. Do it. Do it for me. Do it for me. Put some money on Shevchenko. Yeah, I think she gets this fight done. I just don't, dude. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This fight kind of pisses me off that she's the favorite. I mean, I don't care. It's women's MMA that much, but overall, yeah, I think that Shevchenko gets this done pretty easily. Then we have the fight that everyone really cares about. So much is in balance for this fight. Islam announcing that this fight determines his next matchup. Ilya announcing that this fight determines his next matchup. Dana confirming it. Yeah, this made this fight go from somewhat hyped to I'd say arguably the most anticipated fight this year so far. This fight means everything to multiple divisions now, and it's kind of crazy to think about it, and it makes me nervous because I want JDM to win, man. I do. I don't like Bilal. I mean, need I say more? I don't like him. I like JDM. He's cool. I do want to see Islam Ilya, but Ilya Charles would be a nice composition prize, I guess. But just JDM versus Bilal. This is a good fight, and it will be competitive. But all of that being said, I do have JDM changing the guard by around 2 or 3 TKO. Bilal has always struggled against fighters who don't let him pressure them, which I think JDM won't. I think JDM will be able to be on the front foot, which also makes it way harder to take down. Bilal has shown he can get takedowns on the back foot, which is very impressive. But no matter what, even if he can, it's still gonna be harder than him being on the front foot trying to get them. And even Bilal will take JDM down. I would be astonished if he doesn't at least once or more than once. The thing that JDM can't allow is the back takes. We all know this, and I don't think he will. Craig Jones is such a good person at not allowing this, not teaching this this fucking mindset to not allow back takes, these techniques to stop it. I think that's going to be the difference maker. If Bilal's consistently getting back takes, he wins, obviously. But if he doesn't, JDM's gonna win this fight. He's gonna be able to get back up. And we've seen Bilal struggle with these good boxers. Luque, Neal. Like, this is not just a good boxer. This is arguably the best boxer in the sport. And I don't think Bilal is going to have any answers for it. I really don't. I could see Bilal smudging. I don't want to act like this is one-sided. But I think Jesus, I think JDM could definitely get this done, and I think he should. I think if he's smart, he won't let him take his back. He's gonna be able to pressure him, and he's gonna be able to get this TKO in the early-ish rounds. I don't think this will have to go to championship rounds. If it does, I am concerned. But I do think JDM could win by a decision too, obviously. If he keeps on the feet and doesn't let the back takes and he keeps hurting JDM, I mean fucking Bilal, then dude, he's gonna win this fight. But that's UFC 315. It is a mid-ass card. But you never know. This card could be great. Hit subscribe, comment your predictions if you want, and if your favorite fighter loses, you already know who to blame. It's Curse MMA.